So my next special guest, she is a fantastic comedian. She does her own solo shows. She's absolutely brilliant. She lives in Bolton. Please put your hands together for Maura Jackson.
Hello, everybody. I'm not sure I'm going to follow that. They were bloody marvellous, weren't they? Fantastic. Yeah, my name's Maura. I realise I'm probably in the minority. Well, I am in the minority. I've come across the county line. I brought my passport, don't worry. I hope you can understand my accent. Just imagine. Well, actually, most people have heard of Peter Kay. I get compared to Peter Kay all the time. I don't know if that's because of my accent or because I'm fat. But I'm just glad that they don't suggest that I'm more like Geraldine, you know, his alter ego. So, which is a relief. Anyway, that's not what I came to talk about. So my name's Maura, and that's spelled M-A-U-R-A. And the reason I have to explain this, every fucking place I go to is because people call me Laura, Maria, Moira, Morag, Nora, Maureen. I get it all. And I just think, Christ, it's not difficult. Now, about a year ago, I got introduced on stage as Myra. And I thought, okay, this is a new one. Not been called Myra before. That's fine. I'll answer to anything. Bit of a problem because my husband's called Ian. And I've spent the last 30 years working in child protection. So no amount of protesting can change people's first impression of me if it comes in here as Myra and her husband Ian. Fucking hell. Not a chance, but my name has got me into a few pickles in you know, many years, like loads of cock-ups, really. And one of them was about 30 years ago. I used to work for the council. We had a beautiful office, big board on the wall. It had all our names on in little 3D gold letters with lovely magnets that said in and out, so the receptionist knew where we were all the time. We're like Big Brother. And I said to her this day, "Where's my name?" She said, "It's on there, don't be an ass. They're in alphabetical order." I said, "It's not there. That says M4, R4. She went, "I know. I ran out of A's." I had to improvise. All right, okay. So Paul, Dave, Alan, Mumtaz, Sheila, Rosemary, they've all got A's. You, Hafiza, have got 2 A's and Barbara's got fucking 3. Are you joking? She said, "Well, I gave Barbara all her A's because she's old, so I did it out of respect." She said, "And I'm having mine because I put the bloody board up." I said, "Well, I think it's outrageous." She said, "Don't be like that now. There's no I in team." I said, "Well, there's obviously no fucking A's either, is there? Because you've used them. You knobhead." Anyway, for the next 6 weeks, every time she left the room, I took the A's out of her name and put them in mine. So she was H4 Fizz4. Which really pissed her off, and I really enjoyed it. So anyway, that was good. But probably a bit more recently, about 10 years ago, another sort of meeting at work, I went to Bolton Town Hall for a very important, serious meeting about homelessness, really, really serious. And I was chairing this meeting. 20-odd people come into the room, a bloke sits facing me, and he is a big bastard, big, you know, no neck, one of them. Oh, fuck me. Massive. And he started smiling. Thought he's very friendly. And then after about 10 minutes, I thought, oh my God, he is only actually smiling at me, which started to make me a bit nervous. So about 50 minutes into this meeting, I had a flashback of 8 years before when I was single and I was internet dating. And I met this tattooed bodybuilder from Salford. Now, within 5 minutes of meeting, there was no way we were going to be Love's Young Dreams. So we agreed to meet up for what's known as booty calls. You're laughing a bit hard, though, you know. I can do it. Fucking rude. And anyway, one of these booty calls involved me turning up at his house in a PVC nurse's uniform with stockings on. Don't be like that. I've still got it on. They're very fucking hard to get off. I feel a bit like, you know, have you seen Wallace and Gromit where he's got the wrong trousers? I can only get in this fucker if somebody drops me in it from a great height, covered in talcum powder, but then you've got to cut the fucker off. They're really difficult. So I just decided to leave it where it is. It's easier, but I'm so hot. Anyway, That's not what I was supposed to be talking about. You've put me right off. So I realised, right, this is that man. This is the same man in the meeting. Now, my fucking neck went all red. I couldn't breathe. I was having palpitations. I had a bit of sick in the back of my throat. And I'm just thinking, how can I get out of here with some dignity? Too late. And then I thought, oh God, I wonder if there's a fire alarm. That would be fantastic. And then I thought, actually, I seriously considered setting fire to the fucking town hall myself just to get out the place. So, you know, I can't do that. I've got to go to the end of the meeting. That's all fine. But I'll tell you now that for an hour and 10 minutes of my 35-year career in homelessness, I didn't give a flying fuck about rough sleepers. Couldn't give two shits where they were going that night. I just thought, oh, beam me up, what the fuck. So at the end of this meeting, he comes up to me and he's like dead adult about it, which was even more annoying. Oh, you look great, you know, it's lovely to see you, fancy meeting you here and all this shit. Have you still got the PVC nurse's uniform? Fuck off, you knobhead. So just when I'm thinking, could my day possibly get any more embarrassing than this, I then remembered that I hadn't told him my real name. I'd used a pseudonym because I didn't want to put my real name on the internet and say, my name's Maura from Bolton, because everybody is going to look me up. I'll have every fucking window licker from here to Crewe queuing up outside where I work. And I've already told you I work in child protection. I cannot take these risks. So I decided to call myself Emma. Thought Emma's a nice name, I'll just use it. No particular reason, it was just the first thing that came into my head. So that's why I set myself up as on this website. Big Birds Are Us. And so there I am, Emma. So, but what this meant was with this partner, and quite a few others actually, is that when it got down to the kind of, you know, hoo-ha, and he's giving it like, oh, Emma. I thought, who the fuck is Emma? Anyway, I did not say who the fuck is Emma because I have been taught not to speak with my mouth full. Well, actually, in this case, it was half full, but you know what I mean. Oh, my God. So I mentioned the internet dating. Now, I used to live in London when I was single. I had a job in London, serious job, but I thought I need to find a man. I just need to get laid. It's too stressful. So I went on this website and thought, right, I'm going to do the internet dating. And the best I ever did was 4 dates in one day. So I met somebody before work for a coffee. I met someone at lunchtime for a brew and a sandwich, met someone straight after work for a quick drink, met someone else in the evening for dinner, and went out on a proper date. Now, I managed to have sex with one of them and do a full day's work. It was fucking exhausting. And I thought, I can't maintain this. So, you know, I calmed down after that, and I did also end up with a lifetime ban from Starbucks, which I'm not allowed to discuss for legal reasons, so that's that. But what I did do was find out very quickly that dating in London is not an aid to actually finding a long-term partner. It's a pastime. People literally just flit around dating people. Honestly, it's like a sport. Now, once I kind of got, you know, a handle on this, I became very good at it. I was a skilled player, I'll have you know. Now, I am busy and I'm a professional, so I'm really organised. So I decided to set up a spreadsheet. Now, on the spreadsheet, it just had the name, the age, the website I'd met them on, a few notes about them so I could, like, remember who they were, because they all ring up and they text and they all open with the same line. Hey, babe. I think, no, I've got no fucking idea who you are. I spoke to 11 people yesterday and I still don't know who I'm talking to. So the spreadsheet was very, very helpful, except when it got to about 350 people, I started to get a bit anxious. And my anxiety was, if I drop dead in my sleep, my mum's going to get my laptop with all my possessions, isn't she? And she's going to see this spreadsheet and think, fucking hell. She'll be jealous as fuck, for one. Or she might be fuming and think, Christ, I thought she's down there saving lives. She's just been whoring around London for the last 3 years. But my worry actually is that she would email everybody on it, invite them to the fucking funeral. And then it'd look like a lineup of the extras from Spartacus, so I thought, fuck's sake. So I deleted the spreadsheet and I thought, just calm down, love, wind your neck in, put your knickers back on and stop it. So, but well, I went on a date once that nearly cost me my job. And this was sort of, way before internet and stuff. Went on this date, met in a pub, liked the look of him. Do you want to go out for a drink? That was all fine. Went on this date. The date was so successful that we were still having a chat 3 o'clock in the morning in my bedroom. And he says, do you fancy being tied to the headboard? I thought, well, I've never tried it before, and it's Thursday, I've got nothing else to do. I'll give it a whirl. Now, I don't have cable ties knocking about in my bedroom, so we had to use 2 dressing gown cords. And anyway, tied them very tightly, and I was stuck there. And he made a joke after all the hoo-ha and said, wouldn't it be funny this if, just left you for a bit? We've not got a safe word. I thought that would not be funny at all, you knobhead. But that's what he did and left me there for 2 hours. 2 fucking hours I'm there. And I thought, no, if that happened to me now, I'd just be like, listen, Alexa, can you ring Bill at the office and tell him I'm a bit tied up? I'm going to be late. Well, I didn't have that luxury, so I got bollocks when I went into work the next day for lack of commitment to the local authority. How fucking rude. So, Henry, have I got time for one last story? Did that sound like Henry? I can't see anything, so I don't know where the voice is coming from. You're throwing it over there and you sound like a woman. Right, last story, and then I'm going to get on to introducing the real act. So, so one of the dates that made it to the spreadsheet was actually a bloke from Liverpool, BT engineer. If anybody's in here that's ever worked for BT, leave the fucking room now. So, anyway, I met him in Frankie and Benny's on Edge Lane. Now, he knows I'm from Bolton, so I'm going to be easily pleased. So we get in there. He starts chatting and he says, I've done some work in Bolton. I know this particular area, Bury Road, blah, blah, blah. I said, all right, that's interesting. It fucking wasn't. And then I said, right, okay, well, what did you do there? Did you, fit in wires? I don't know what you do at BT. He said, no, actually, he said, I didn't want to do this. He said, but I'm going to have to be honest. If we're going to see each other again, I'm going to have to be honest. I made porn. Are you in? No. Somebody running out now, like, shitting himself. So I said, I'm thinking, oh, God, this is not what I paid $13.99 for on Match.com. But I said, did you make porn or did you make porn? And he went, oh, no, I starred in the porn films. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So romantically, I'm thinking, no, not a cat and hell's chance I'm going anywhere near him with a barge pole. But I'm such a nosy twat, I couldn't help it with the questions. How long did you do that for? How many films did you make? What were the women like? Did they get paid more than you? Did they feed you? Did you have to have an STI test? Did you put an elastic band around your knob to keep it hard? And the questions went on and on. And he then said, well, I got into it because of the Sunday League football. And I thought, what? I went, what? He said, no, a bloke at football said I'd be really good at it because I've got a massive knob. I said, Luke, love, everybody thinks they've got a massive knob. It probably isn't. It's probably average. I wouldn't worry about it. He said, no, honestly, it's 12 inches long. I went, fuck off. He said, I'll show you. So, ladies and gentlemen, imagine me on CCTV in the back of a VW Golf having a look at a cock the size of a flask. And I just give it a bit of a poke to see if it were real. Anyway, it were real. So I just thought, no, I cannot go anywhere near that. It's going to break me in bastard half. So didn't see him again. So before I hand over to the next act, I'll just let you know what happened to the guy that tied me to the headboard. I fucking married him.